Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the daily show coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today, the title of my show is Don't Panic, Just Survive. And we're going to jump into my crypto and stock survival guide. And we're going to talk a little bit about, of course, the big news of the day, what happened yesterday with the tariffs. I'm going to share my thoughts on that and, of course, how I see things playing out over the next weeks and months. But before we do that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people and, of course, does help support the channel, as does your wonderful comments that you leave. Thank you so much for those that take the time to write it. I take the time to read it. And respond. I really appreciate that. Much love to you all there. Now, before we jump into the tariff news, let's just remember these were the cycle corrections in the last two bull markets. And so far in 2024, we've had a 20, a 30, and a 28%. Don't panic, just survive. And I'm not panic selling. I'm not selling my Bitcoin. I picked up some more Bitcoin. I'm going to show you where and why. And I'm going to share a little bit about my trading strategy moving forward. However, as you can see, what happened yesterday was something the market was kind of reporting we would have like around a flat 10% across the board. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Just about all hopes of tariffs being less widespread than expected have been crushed today with new tariffs on 185 countries. They had been articulating what they were going to do for months. Well, not exactly what they were going to do. I think the market was surprised. And look, I think it had been set up to be a sell the rumor, buy the news event, but it became a sell the rumor, sell the news event because it was much worse than what people had thought. It was much more severe. And so China got a whopping 54%. And, what do we see here? The S&P futures have raised $2 trillion of market cap in under 15 minutes and after hours trading. So just some crazy stuff happening there. And you can follow the Capisi letter there. I think probably they have a really good, if you want to look into all the details on it, they really break it down there. I'm not going to break it down massively here, but I will say this, that we don't want to fear the volatility. We need to learn to trade it and take advantage of it, okay? And this is super important. And so we're going to talk a little bit on how we do that. But let's jump to the Bitcoin charts here. And what we do see is kind of as you were. We had this pump into what many felt were going to be a bit of a buy the news event, only for that to be sold off in fear because the tariffs were much more than what was going to be expected. And whether you agree with them or disagree, the tariffs are here. Let's deal with it. Let's trade it. Let's not worry about the whys and the ifs and should there be or shouldn't there be, and this is bad or this is not bad. Let's learn to trade that volatility. Let's not fear it. Let's take advantage of it. Okay, now we have the tribal trades trend line, one line to rule them all. Again, I have bought every time it has touched the tribal trades trend line. This trend line has been in play since February 2024. This is a legit trend line. And here's the other one down here. And I would expect if Bitcoin were to drop, it would find some support on the tribal trades trend line. If it was to drop straight from here, it would find support down there at 68,600. Now, just remember this, that Bitcoin has never gone historically below the November, the week of the election low, which is in November, which was 66,800. So if we do go below that, we'll be setting a new thing that Bitcoin has never done before. For those all fearing that we're going to go that low. The more likely scenario is at some point we find a bottom. We'll talk about that in a moment. And then we go and make a new all-time high. And then when Bitcoin corrects, this ends up being the bottom of the bear market around where we are at the moment, maybe down to around 73, 69,000, okay? Now, of course, if we have a left translated cycle, what is a left translated cycle? It means instead of the bull market finishing in October or November, we have a left, look left, translated cycle, and it finishes early. And a couple of things here that I want to note. Number one, that in 2013 bull market, the bull market did finish 12 months after halving. If we follow the 2013 bull market, the bull market could be in an end because we are almost officially or pretty much around. The halving was April in 2024 and now it's April 2025. So if we mirrored the 2013 bull market cycle, then we are going to have a left translated cycle. The bull market is going to be finishing early. This is the end. And we'll have to wait and see how far Bitcoin will go. Alts will get absolutely smashed. They will go down 90%. And this is where you can learn to short the market and make money on the way down. We're teaching that in the Tribal Trades Discord, also in the Stocks with Josh Discord as well. Secondly, the last two bull markets, it was 18 months after the halving. If that happens, the bull run will finish around about here in October, much later. And so I want to know your thoughts. Is it going to be like the 2017 and the 2021 tops that came 18 months after the halving, or is it going to be, or are we going to see that 2025 is going to be like the 2013 top that came 12 months after the halving? I want to know your thoughts on that. I'm still sharing my thoughts because I'll repeat, especially for those that are new to the channel, historically, a bear market is not confirmed until this one thing. Bitcoin has a full weekly candle that opens and closes below the 50-week moving average. If that happens, okay, then I will now then change my narrative that it's more likely that the bull market is over. We have a left translated cycle and it will look more like 2013 if that happens soon. I'm not expecting that to happen until later. Now, if that does happen, the next thing that happens after that historically is there is a dead cat bounce up to the 200-day moving average, a rejection there before a final capitulation event. That's just preparing you. But I'm looking to prepare everybody who's watching this channel, all of you subscribers, over 10,000 of you, Tribal Trades subscribers here on the YouTube channel. And one of the reasons that I launched the Discord is to help people prepare for the bear market. Because, and also that if we do have upside from here, to take advantage of what's coming if we see this bull market continuation. I'm still leaning more that way, by the way, that we will see a bull market continuation to learn how to make money on the way down. Because if we do see a capitulation from here and you aren't prepared to short the market, if you aren't prepared to short and make money on the way down, you're going to miss out on an opportunity of a lifetime as the price capitulates down to probably historically, Bitcoin will come down to the 200-week moving average, which is sitting at 45,000 right now, okay? That's where Bitcoin would eventually get to. Of course, this rises as time goes on. It's not going to go straight there, so it'll be a little bit higher. And to learn how to do that and be prepared to do that so that you have money that you've made from shorting the market on the way down. Of course, you don't have to short Bitcoin. Probably altcoins will be better to short. They'll drop 90% of their value and make all that money on the way down to then be able to redeploy in the bear market and buy up the coins that you want for cheap. Also, it can help offset and hedge any losses that you currently have in your portfolio. You might be 20, 30, 40% down. Well, if we do go into a bear market from here, then that portfolio it'll be like, oh my gosh, what happened to my portfolio? It's wrecked. But you won't have anything to show for it because you haven't learned to short the market on the way down. We teach you to do that in the Tribal Trades Discord. We have a leverage lounge, bunch of traders who have learned to do this. Many of those people who never knew how to do this a week or a month ago are now successfully opening short positions and making money as the market has been dropping the last couple of months. I do live trading sessions in there as well. Another one today to help learn how to short the market and profit in a market that goes down and a market that goes up and a market that goes sideways, so that at any time you can get the right entries, set the right stop losses, and take profit in the right area. So if you'd like to find out more about that and join the Tribal Trades Discord, there is a link below in the description. You might need to click the more button. That will pop out and you can get started on your journey for learning how to short the market. And of course, we do a lot more in there. We've got stocks plays, crypto plays, setups, charting, trading floors, whole bunch more. And I'm also in the Stocks with Josh Discord with the incredible Stocks with Josh family, and I have my own Crown Traders channel in there where I share education, insights, resources, some of my trade setups, do leverage classes in there also, and of course entertainment, because I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? And you can be entertained and make money. You can be happy, well, sort of happy when the market goes down as well as when it goes up, because you can be making money on the way down as well. And so to be prepared, and we don't know how much longer this market is going to go down. My general feeling is that unless these tariff wars are resolved, this could go on for a while longer, at least until the Fed makes a rate cut decision in the May meeting. That's another month from now. And that would line up to what happened in April and May and June, where Bitcoin went down for 3 months, lost 55%. We're not even close to losing 55%. Boy, if we lose 55%, I don't know if I even want to measure that. That will bring us down to 55%, would bring us down under $60,000, okay? So that would be fairly severe. And at that point, we're in a bear market at that point. So I don't think we'll see a correction of that kind unless we just go into a left translated cycle like 2013 and we go into a bear market, okay? And so that's how we learn to not panic. We don't panic, we survive. How do we survive? By learning to trade under any circumstance, under any conditions. I am raising up an army in the Tribal Trades Discord of competent, brilliant traders. This is my goal. This is my desire. It won't happen overnight, but it's going to happen each and every single one of, and many of you who are watching here and supporting this YouTube channel, that I am relentless in my commitment to anybody who is joining that and learning and trading with me can become a magnificent trader under any circumstances. So we don't fear the volatility. We learn how to trade it, take advantage of it, and profit from it. Now let's look at the yellow brick road here, the liquidation heat map, because we're going to follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And as you can see, the market makers came up and took the liquidity. Now they've come down to take the liquidity below. Captain Obvious here, I feel like, right? Every week just showing, oh, look what's here. Up here at $89,000, $90,000, there is a lot of liquidity to the upside. I would not be surprised if that gets tagged. Probably not today. You never know, because all it needs is some of these countries to turn around and drop all their tariffs or negotiate, and there'd be some kind of ceasefire on the tariff war between the USA and the however many countries it was that was announced. There is a lot of liquidity still below. If I'm the market maker, I'm still coming down and getting this liquidity. I'm using this fear and this volatility to come down and get the liquidity below before it's sent. And this would make sense. The tariff war goes on. The market makers come down. There's $6 billion there at 81,000. They're going to come and get that, people. Going down, in my opinion, it's more likely, people, that they come down and get that. I don't want to speak in absolutes or certainties, but more probabilities. Again, 79,000, there's 2 billion. 79,500, there's 2 billion. Bit of a gap there, and then you come down to this lower area of 75,000, 74,000, 73,000, billions of dollars there. So it wouldn't be surprised that over this month that happens in April, and then hopefully the tariff wars are resolved. There are some rate cuts, and we see a pop up, and we come back up and into this 100K to 110,000K at some point, and maybe this lasts longer. We haven't even addressed the sell in May and go away situation. And so if this leads into May, which is generally a bit of a sell-off, maybe we're living in an upside-down world where we were meant to have a bullish first quarter and we didn't get it. Maybe we'll get more of a bullish second quarter. That's just too far away right now. But I do think this, if I'm the market maker, I'm coming down and getting this stuff below before I come up and get all these billions of dollars at $100,000 to $110,000 price point there. Let me know your thoughts. And as always, until the next episode or until I see you in the Discord, happy trading.